I've had my cochlear implant for 24 years, tested hundreds of artists. 7 actually sound brilliant. Number 5 is electronic music and shouldn't work at all. But stay until the end, because artist number 7 isn't just a person, it's the pattern that connects them all. And once you know it, you'll unlock dozens of artists you never thought you could enjoy. Before we dive in, what artist actually sounds good for your CI? Drop the name below and tell me why. I'm collecting every recommendation to build the ultimate CI playlist. Artist 1. Johnny Cash. That voice is like gravel and honey, and my CI eats it up. The American recording session stripped everything back. 1 man, 1 guitar, 1 microphone. No competing frequencies, no layers drowning each other out. Just Cash's voice, sitting exactly where my 20 channels can grab it. His cover of Hurt still makes me emotional. His delivery is almost conversational, more speech than singing, and CIs were designed for speech. If you haven't listened to music since activation, start here. But what if you want something with more bite than Johnny Cash? Artist 2. Stevie Ray Vaughan. A viewer suggested Stevie Ray Vaughan, specifically his slow blues tracks. I thought, blues guitar, that's going to be rough. I was completely wrong. Slow blues is the secret. The track, The Sky is Crying, has these long pauses between notes. Guitar bends, pause. Bass walks, pause. Drums hit, pause. It's just 3 guys, Stevie, bass, drums, that's it. Nothing competing for space. That viewer knew exactly what they were talking about. Guitar and drums work, but what about a voice that cuts straight through? Artist 3. Tracy Chapman. Before my CI, when my hearing was declining, I'd crank her first single, Fast Car, louder and louder. Probably not the best recipe for protecting what hearing I had left, but she was worth it. Here's why she still works now. Her voice is raspy and low, exactly the frequencies my CI handles brilliantly. The song Fast Car is just her and an acoustic guitar telling a story. Her phrasing mirrors how people actually talk. My CI was built to decode speech patterns, and Chapman's vocal delivery plays into that. Acoustic works, but what about modern pop production? Artist 4. Taylor Swift. During lockdown, she released Folklore and Evermore, and I got properly into her music. I can't listen to those albums now because I don't want to be reminded of lockdown, but her newer stuff, it's surprisingly accessible with my CI. Songs like Antihero and Lover have vocals pushed way up front in the mix. The production is clean, instruments don't compete for the same space. That modern pop production style, it's accidentally CI friendly. CI forums are full of people discovering Taylor works brilliantly. Stories of kids asking to hear her at their activations, adults crying at Era's tour shows because they can finally understand the lyrics. Modern pop works. Now here's the one that broke my brain. Artist 5. Daft Punk. Electronic music shouldn't work, except my CI already makes everything sound electronic, so when the music starts electronic, the mismatch disappears. The song Around the World repeats one phrase 144 times. Researchers literally proved it's the most repetitive charting song ever. For CIs, that's gold. 1 synth bass line, 1 drum pattern, 1 vocoded voice, clear, separated, distinct. My CI's rhythm perception is near normal. This works. Electronic music works. What about classic rock from the 50s? Artist 6. Elvis. Early Elvis recordings are time capsules of perfect CI production. Guitar, bass, drums, maybe piano. Each instrument gets its own space. Elvis's voice sits clearly in the mid-range where my processor thrives. These were mixed for mono because stereo stereo didn't exist yet. That centered focus sound accidentally ideal for single-channel CI processing. All different types of music, but they all share something. Here's what connects them. Artist 7. The pattern. Number 7 isn't an artist, it's the pattern itself. Here's what every single one of these artists has in common. First, simple. 3 or 4 instruments maximum. Not a wall of sound, just a few clear elements you can follow. Second, the voice sits in the middle. Not too high, not too low, right where your CI processor works best, that conversational range. Third, space, gaps between the notes, pauses, room to breathe. Your brain needs time to process what just happened before the next sound hits. That's it. Simple, middle-range voice, space. Test any artist with these 3 questions. Can I count the instruments? Is the voice clear and not shrieking high? Are there pauses I can hear? If yes to all 3, it will probably work. Simon and Garfunkel, Leonard Cohen, Norah Jones, they all follow this. That's why they work. And now you can find your own. Your turn. One artist that works for your CI, drop it below with why you think it clicks. Strong rhythm, clear voice, simple production. Someone discovering music after activation needs your recommendation. Subscribe and check out my other CI music videos on this channel, all relevant, helpful and honest. Music doesn't have to be difficult, it can be fun again. And if this content helps you, consider buying me a coffee, link in the description below. It keeps these videos coming. See you in the next video.